Welcome back, folks. It is a wonderful Tuesday. I'm Josephine Sage, filling in for Chief Meteorologist Russ Pappas. Let's jump right into the forecast. We're looking at temperatures that are at or above those seasonal averages this evening, even into tomorrow morning and, well, tomorrow afternoon, as well as the rest of the week. Thunderstorms are expected in those higher elevation areas for the next about 12 hours with a drying trend as the work week wraps on up. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of some showers this evening in those higher regions, but as we get in the middle of the work week and wrap it on up, there's going to be sunshine returning and temperatures again 4 to 8 degrees above that seasonal average. We'll take a look first at that radar and satellite. This is that low pressure system that's been moving on in, kind of giving us some of that unsettled weather. And we'll notice here there's another low pressure system kind of along that panhandle area where there's also quite a bit of some severe storms that are actually on the way. We'll take a look at that forecast. We'll notice that low pressure system is trying really hard to move on down south, but it's just kind of getting stuck in between that Idaho and that Nevada area. But we'll notice all this action here over the panhandle and all this action here over the western slope is what's bringing us all of that unsettled kind of, well, action, I keep calling it, because there is going to be just about maybe half an inch, maybe an inch of rain accumulation in those higher regions, and even later this evening, kind of in those areas, Meeker, Craig, Rangeley, could be getting just a little bit of that accumulation. We'll take a look here. All that action along that panhandle area is strong to severe, but for us, kind of in this green band is where all of that mild moisture is going to happen, mostly actually centered over the Four Corners and that Alamosa region as we get into tomorrow. But mind you, it's only going to be in those morning hours. We're going to get a little bit of a clearing as in the next 24 hours, as we'll see here very quickly, moving on out, leaving us with clear skies Wednesday evening around 11 p.m. and Thursday in the a.m. just a little bit of some cloud coverage, still some action over in Utah, but for us here, really nice sunny weather. We'll notice we still have a flood advisory in Mesa County at least until Saturday, May 27th. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets extended even further, and an aerial flood advisory in Montrose as well as Mesa County, and even Delta County has a little bit of some action going on, and that's going to be extended probably in a couple more days, but right now it's only until Thursday, May 25th. As we take a look at that almanac for tomorrow, that high is 84, so just about the same as what we were experiencing today. Instead of our typical 80, that low end 58 instead of our typical 50. So like I said, 4 to 8 degrees above what we're typically used to. Definitely on that warm side of things. And I've got Mr. Scout hanging out with me this week for the dog walking forecast. This is for tomorrow, 9 a.m. feeling 68, noon 78, 3 p.m. 79. So not much of an increase in between that basically the noon hour tomorrow and that 3 p.m. hour, but those peak temperatures are actually going to happen later in the day after those clouds move on out and get us basically just all of that sunshine radiating, causing that warm up to happen real fast. If you want to send me a photo of your dog, please feel free to at jsage@krxtv.com. But as we get into the pollen forecast, folks, still the same thing. Trees on the high end of things, not too many weeds, a little bit some grasses, a little bit of some molds hanging on out, but they're soon to move on out. That month of May is almost over. We're almost into essentially that summer season. We'll take a look at tonight. 58 degrees in Grand Junction, 50 in Montrose. Glenwood's going to get down to 48. Aspen feeling 42, and of course Gunnison down at the coolest at 38 degrees. That overall setup for tomorrow will show upper level moisture with slow moving patterns aiding in showers, but that's only over that Utah, over that Wyoming, and well, kind of where that low pressure system is just centered around Salt Lake City right now, kind of leaving us with just that little bit of scattered showers kind of on the edge of that band heading our way. Tomorrow, those afternoon highs even warmer, 86, 79, 67 in Gunnison, and those 70s in Glenwood and Aspen as well. I want to remind you, if you're headed out and about hiking, I know it's the middle of the work week, but make sure you have enough water. Bring those snacks, the protein bars, those salty munchies, the essentials of a compass maps, that first aid kit. Wear that breathable and reflective clothing. Be aware of wildlife, and of course, use your common sense. A look ahead, folks, will notice that system is bringing rain and aiding storms in the southeast U.S. as we get into Wednesday, frontal system moving through the northeast, and well, Thursday, widespread scattered showers over much of the Rockies, but we'll notice only those northern Rockies. It's leaving us with clear skies. The extended forecast, folks, 84 tomorrow, 86 on Thursday, 87 on Friday, and back up into those mid to upper 80s throughout the weekend with sunny skies. Montrose, same kind of trend, just a few degrees on that cooler side of things. And mind you, I know I keep saying it, but try and get outside, enjoy the sunshine.